Snow has fallen and covered the small town of Kingston with snow and frost. And since the Steamnation Railroad was near Kingston, the railroad felt the brunt of the snow too. Some engines ended up having more work like clearing up snow. There were sometimes delays, and the rails were now more slippery because of the ice.
I cannot tell you how dreadful this snow is. I slipped on some icy rails at the interchange, making it hard to get going. Then I almost crashed into a snowdrift. This is ridiculous!
Yeah, I hear you. I've had those problems as well. It's not easy in the winter. Don't get me wrong, but I like snow. But not when it's causing our trains to get delayed and stuck in a pile of snow.
True.
Remember how snowy it used to be on Donner Pass?
Oh yes, I do, not gonna lie. It was hard getting through. Heck, the grade made getting over the pass even harder.
I remember seeing one of my brothers there sometimes. Very rarely, though.
What, you mean Steven? 4449?
Yeah, me and him powered a train to San Francisco. It was hard work, but hey, we made it nonetheless.
I actually worked in San Francisco for a little while. Then I got transferred to another yard. I don't really actually remember what it was called, though.
I see. I just wish I could see him again. I do miss him sometimes.
I understand how you feel, John, but hey, you still got me here, and maybe he'll visit sometimes. You just never know.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Quite right. I wonder if...
What's wrong, John?
Nothing, Sophie.
Come on, please.
Alright, chill. Jeez. I just missed my brother Steven.
Who's Steven?
He's my brother, 4449. I haven't seen him in a while since our final days on the Southern Pacific.
I know what you mean, John. I miss my sister Linda when we were both separated during our final days on the Union Pacific. But by luck, we meet again this summer. I'm sure your luck will come eventually.
What is it? Oh, Nick, what the I just wanted to tell you that Mr. Dennis is planning a special trip from the Midwest of the U.S. to come to Steamnation. But he told me to keep it a secret of who would be pulling the train. A special trip for what? I think I'll let you think about that. What could it be? What could it be? Hey, Pete, do you know anything about the special trip that Mr. Dennis is supposedly planning?
No idea. I only heard from Nick that Mr. Dennis is planning a special trip, but he didn't say anything else.
Why would he trust Nick, though?
He may play tricks most of the time, but he knows how to keep a secret. Mr. Dennis probably just told him to tell everyone about just that he's planning a special trip from somewhere.
You got a point there, Pete. I just wonder what it could be, though.
I think your answer's right there.
Oh my goodness!
Well, mystery solved, eh, John?
My brother's here. I gotta get back to Kingston quick to greet him.
John hurried back to Steamnation, and once he got back to Kingston Station, there he was, simmering silently. John pulled up alongside him.
John, it is so nice to see you again after all these years. How you been?
Pretty good, bro. What about you?
I'm doing fine as well.
You want to meet the others?
Certainly.
Damn, I feel like we're the Three Musketeers.
Jesus Christ almighty, the foamers are going wild.
Agreed.
How long will you be here for anyway?
Until the 30th of December.
Mr. Dennis planned an excursion for us to take on the 24th.
Really? That sounds great. I thought I was just going to be doing some odd jobs or be on display while I was here. Where to, by the way?
We're going to Highland Valley.
Well, I can't wait to start work then.
For the rest of the month, Stephen and John double-headed the Spirit of Steamnation, sometimes triple-heading with Mike, and then the day came.
So, you guys ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yep.
Alright then, let's get moving.
Yow! Stop the train! Stop the train! Please stop the train!
Mike, what's wrong?
I got a cramp.
Yikes. Your valve gear is damaged. But we can't fix it here, and we can't stop here either. What do we do?
I suggest we move slower till we get to the Amtrak interchange.
Ugh, we're gonna be late.
Better late than never. Now come on. Well, we're here.
Would have been better if Mike hadn't been lagging behind.
Excuse me, but do you happen to see the broken valve gear of mine?
Well then why didn't you have it checked before we left?
I forgot.
Oh my god, Mike.
Both of you, stop right now. This isn't the way of the Southern Pacific, is it?
No.
Now then, Mike, any updates on your broken valve gear?
It's been temporarily fixed. When we get back to Steamnation, they'll do a full repair.
Well, we'll just have to take it easy then.
careful here, guys. Any loud noise and expect an avalanche to...
Achoo!
Mike, what the hell?
I'm sorry. I think some soot made its way into my smoke box.
Well, be careful. You're gonna start an avalanche.
At last they made it to Highland Valley, and the train stopped at a small station next to the yards. From there, the engines went into a siding to be put on display for the day. When it was time to leave, however, there was a problem.
We don't have enough oil for you guys. We only have enough for the two of you. I think me and Steven should refill on oil. After all, we shouldn't risk Mike's valve gear to seize up again.
But I'm sure I can just make it. Just fuel me up and watch
No, we can't risk it. Let me and Steven do all the work.
But,
That is enough, you two. This whole trip, you've done nothing but argue. Stop it. John, go refuel. I'll catch up with you.
After refueling back up again, John shunted Mike to the train to trail while John and Steven led the train back to Steamnation. As the train set off, however, snow started to fall. John and Steven worked hard to keep the train going, but the slippery rails from the snow made it hard to keep going.
Look out!
We have to go back. Oh, motherfucker!
Now what do we do?
There's nothing else that we can do and just sit here and do absolutely nothing. Some Christmas this is. Fuck it. Southern Pacific roll on.
When they drove that golden spike in 1869, it opened up the American West to the Southern Pacific line. 1,000 miles of wilderness, heard the hammers ring and the voices of the Gandhi dancers sing.
Southern Pacific, roll on, from Chicago to the Rockies, America's your home. Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, spirit that won the West.
On spikes and ties laid down in time to some old fiddler's reel, forever stitched together with a million miles of steel. Right on the clock, that rolling stock helped keep this country great. As long as there's a USA, yes, people all afraid.
Southern Pacific, roll on, from Chicago to the Rockies, America's your home. Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, spirit that won the West. Cotton Belt,
TNL,
Denver, Rio Grande, with all the others proud and strong, coupled hand in hand, rolling every grade and curve, a single heart and mind, making sure that the job gets done now on the SP line.
Southern Pacific, roll on,
from Chicago to the Rockies,
America's your home.
Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, spirit that won the West. So roll on, big iron lady, from the mountains and the plains. Roll on, men and women, with tradition in your veins.
Keep the dry wheels turning all across this great land. Blow that whistle loud and long.
The future's in our hands. Southern Pacific, roll on.
From Chicago to the Rockies, America's your home.
Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, spirit that won the West. Ah, man, that was fun. Can we do it again?
the shed, so I assumed you got stuck. Don't worry, we'll have you out of there soon.
Mike, I'm sorry for acting like a big jerk today. I just wanted this excursion to be perfect because, you know, Steven came and, you know, it's been a while since I seen him, so, you know.
It's fine, nothing is perfect like my valve gear.
But you know what is perfect?
What, Steven?
Spending time with friends and family. And I think the perfect way to spend this time is...
Another round of Southern Pacific roll-on?
Oh yes.
Let's do it.
When they drove that golden spike in 1869, it opened up the American West to the Southern Pacific line. 1,000 miles of wilderness, heard the hammers ring and the voices of the Gandy dancers sing. Southern Pacific, roll on, from Chicago through the Rockies, America's your home. Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, the spirit that won the West. On spikes and ties way down in time, some old fiddle is real. We're forever stitched together with 1,000,000 miles of steel. Right on the clock, that rolling stock helps keep this country great. As long as there's a USA, SP will haul the freight. Southern Pacific, roll on, from Chicago through the Rockies, America's your home. Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, the spirit that won the West. Cotton Belt, T&L, the Denver, Rio Grande, with all the others proud and strong, coupled hand to hand, pulling every grade and curve, a single heart and mind, making sure the job gets done out on the SP line. Southern Pacific, roll on, from Chicago through the Rockies, America's your home. Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, the spirit that won the West. So roll on, big iron lady, through the mountains and the plains. Roll on, men and women, with tradition in your veins. Keep the drive wheels turning all across this great land. Blow that whistle loud and long, the future's in our hands. Southern Pacific, roll on, from Chicago through the Rockies, America's your home. Portland to New Orleans, all along the Golden Crest. Southern Pacific, the spirit that won the West.